Hey everybody, so Life Lesson Friday for March 22nd, 2024 is don't be afraid to fail. And so for many of you that have seen my posts since yesterday, uh, I went up to Chicago and raced in U.S. track and field Masters Indoor National Championship and won my age group in the 3,000 meters. And actually placed third overall for everybody over 40. Two guys that are, I can't remember if they were 40 or 41, but they both beat me. Um, and I'm 49, about to be 50. And I beat a heck of a lot of people that are younger than me. And the key, though, is that I'm not afraid to fail because I knew going into it, I'm not 100%. I've got an ankle injury, a calf injury that I've been nursing and trying to heal, and it's getting closer and closer. And then, well, of course, after yesterday, it's farther back away now than 100%. But it was getting closer and closer, and I knew I had a chance. But I also knew that I could blow the whole thing up because one wrong step and that ankle could have given out completely. And the key is not being afraid to fail. You've got to be able to push yourself out there and say, this is what I want to do. This is what I am supposed to do. This is what I am gifted at. This is my purpose. And no matter what anybody says. And so to take it away from the athletic side, I hit a milestone it was earlier this week, that I started my business in 2016, in the middle of 2016, so June of 2016. So 2017 was my first full year in business, on my own, doing my own thing. And I remember the first year, the first 2 years, 3 years, people were like, "Oh, well, where do you get your stuff? Where did you get all your information, or whose program are you using?" And I was like, "No, I created it all myself." And that's what I've done. I've created it all myself and done it all myself. And so this week, we're not even a full 3 months into the year. And this week, I've already surpassed my first full year's revenue. And I'm really close to the second year's revenue. And first off, that's a testament to my clients and the fact that they believe and trust in what I am doing and providing for them. And so I have to thank them, because without them it wouldn't happen. But the other piece of it is that I didn't stop and give in to the fear of failure, give in to the fear of, what am I doing? How am I going to be able to do this? And by no means am I where I want to be, even. Like, I'm not at a point where I'm like, hey, this is great. Like, I want so much more for my business, because I see the potential of what it does to help people, and how it's helping people, and how it's improving their lives, their abilities, and helping them understand that they can get past that point of failure. And that's the whole reason why I do what I do, is to help you understand that there is so much more inside of you. There's so much more. You don't have to say, well, this is just where I'm at and I'm not happy with it, but I just have to accept it because of the choices that I've made to this point. And sure, the choices that you've made to this point have put you where you are, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, because that's what happens to everybody. It's the choices that we make that get us to where we are. But that doesn't mean that that's where we're going to be the rest of our lives, right? We can make choices on a positive end to change that. And we make choices to challenge ourselves and to put ourselves out there if we're not afraid to fail. And so, I did a quick trip. I flew up on Wednesday, raced on Thursday, flew back Thursday night, a little flight delay. And so I actually didn't get back until 3 o'clock this morning into my house, but didn't have a problem because it was just all adrenaline after winning that race. But it's that ability to say, if I'm successful, that's great. If I fail, I'm going to learn from it and I'm going to move on. And I'm going to make myself better. And sometimes we have to push ourselves out there. I spontaneously, on the last day of registration, signed up for this race. And I didn't promote it a lot that I was going to do this. And I didn't put it out there a lot until the last week before, when I thought, I'm actually now feeling like I could finish the race and do well. Because even to the, like, getting on the starting line, I was still concerned about, is my ankle going to hold up so I can finish the race? And when I post the video, because I just got the video, when I post the video, you'll notice at the end of the video, I'm out. I'm down on the count on the track because my leg is throbbing and sore and numb. And so I couldn't stand on it. And when I tried to get up, I couldn't. I was woozy and like it gave out. And so you just have to push yourself to that understanding of failure is okay. Failure is going to happen at some point. And if we try to avoid failure, we're never going to get to the place that we could get. And we're never going to see the success that we could see. You might still be successful, but you're never going to get to the level of success that you could be if you don't push through that fear of failure.